Welcome to my quick guide to step 1 of the Dawntrail Relic weapon. I'm going to go over all the steps that you need to do and then my recommendations for each of them. Timestamps are in the description so that you can jump to where you need. First up, you're going to need to collect 3 of the 6 different Atma types. This means you're going to need to collect a grand total of 18 Atma. I would call this first step time sensitive because you're going to be wasting a massive amount of potential with the second step delaying this step. I made a PSA video yesterday as soon as I learned that to make sure that you don't grind more than you need to, but more on my specific farming methods and my strong recommendations in a second. Second step is going to be a Tombstone grind. No, I'm not going to get into my rant here, but this is going to require 1,500 of the uncapped Tombstone type, which is called heliometry per relic weapon. So the full relic weapon set will be 1,500 times 21, so 31,500 for all of it, which is a significant grind. Both steps are going to leave me at having to recommend you doing them outside of Occult Crescent to get them done as timely as possible. Now, details for step 1. If you want to get the absolute fastest method to knock the step out, it is going to be going and grinding specific fates in specific zones so that you can target farm Demiatma. Don't let me be a hypocrite though, I personally love Occult Crescent and farmed most of my Demiatma outside of the OC, however, outside allows you to pick exactly where you're going to get your Demiatma and target farm them. Remember, like I said at the start, you only need 3 per each of the 6 types. I actually had to go and specifically target farm because I had none of the bright cyan blue verdigris Demiatma, and so I had to go and fate farm in Cosma Uka. There's going to be a bunch of fancy images people have made floating around showing exactly what Demiatma comes from what zone inside of Occult Crescent, but if you have spent any time in there, you know 1 critical engagement spawns at a time, and that yes, while farming particular mobs can help you get the ones that you want to spawn in terms of critical engagements, you're still largely at the mercy of whatever your instance wants to do. And as a massive proponent of taking shit into your own hands, I'm going to go through which Dawntrail map you need to go to farm these fates of each Demiatma type. Orange Railgar is from Shaloni, yellow Orpha Excrement is from Living Memory, purple Kaput Moratorium is going to be from Heritage Found, blue Bright Blue Verdigris is from Cosma Uka, Green Malashit is from Yaktal, Faded Blue Azurite is from World of Warcraft, but it's actually found in 14, and Urko Pasha. In terms of how long it took me, I'm going to be very clear, you should be doing this no matter what, and it is going to be absolute the fastest method. However, I am going to say that it did take myself, when I looked through my math, 20 to 30 minutes per Demiatma from Fates. You can tell from the inventory of mine in the footage that I absolutely did a lot of farming, and so I am extremely confident on that number. I really did farm quite a lot of it, and I'm still recommending this as the fastest way to burn through step 1. Extra bonus is that you can still level out their jobs while farming, as I've heard, and you can also farm bisexual gemstones, which is great and unlock shared fate systems in game if you haven't already. Just to make sure that I clear up things from the air really clearly is that Tomestones are going to be the next step, and this is very much impacted by daily roulettes. That's why I say this is time sensitive and why I'm encouraging you to really get this done as quick as you can. I talk to way too many people that say that they just have it at 2,000 out of 2,000 and you're literally wasting so much resources at this point. Step 2 is going to be a Tombstone grind, and yes, I say that Occult Crescent grinding does give you some Tomestones of heliometry as well as the weekly capped variety, which is not what you need for the second step, let me be clear. It's just a nice convenient thing. But the problem is that yet again, outside methods are just so much faster that I find it nearly impossible to recommend you to seriously Tombstone grind just a Tombstone grind inside of Occult Crescent. Is that what I'm personally doing right now? Yes, it's what I'm personally doing right now, so don't call me a hypocrite just because you see me in there. I value doing the new Occult Crescent content, and I'm really genuinely enjoying it, and so I value that more than doing the exact same Tombstone grind methods I've done for years. This is not the video for the rant, but you get my feelings probably quite clearly through that. So if you see me in the OC, yes. Number 1 is join a hunt train. This is above and beyond the best method, especially if you're on Aether and you can chain hunt the trains back to back. I don't know about other data centers, but Aether is my data center. It's the best, and Gilgamesh is the best server, and so absolutely hunt trains. Number 2 is going to be do your daily roulettes. So this is a very big reason why this is time sensitive, because daily roulettes alone can get you a comical amount of heliometry tomestones. Number 3 is a toss up between activities, but I'd really say that what stands out above the rest is going to be PvP. That new 5v5 mode is actually really fast for them. I've been genuinely, no nonsense, no BS impressed. There's a lot of other things I could recommend, but it really does go downhill from here in my opinion. And so there is step 1 in a nutshell.